Shalom, shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, Bashmishah, Bashimukakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, man. Telegraph.co.uk. And it reads, Vladimir Putin is preparing to attack the UK. The development of his spy ships is chilling. Britain is far from ready to counter whatever he has planned. For a long time, it was only speculation. Now we know for certain Russian spy ships are mapping wind farms and key cables of the British coast. There can be only one reason for this: to learn how to sabotage UK and European critical infrastructure in the event of a full-scale war with the West. You can read the rest for yourself. Yeah, it's self-explanatory, and it makes perfect sense, and it links up with scriptures, biblical prophecy, man. Yeah. And I remember Vladimir Putin years back, when he was starting to get popularized, he even mentioned that one of the first places he will attack will be London. Yeah. So don't be surprised, man. But obviously, that's going to be leading up to the Great War, but other major prophecies need to be fulfilled too. The Jacob's Trouble, and more specifically, the MARK written in Revelation 13:16. The MOTB, the Charagma, the physical electric tagging that's going to be inside your flesh to monitor you, and it's going to be the new system of the new way of life, the new system of buying and selling the currency in exchange and all of that. A complete, true cashless society, man. And whoever takes that according to scriptures will be destroyed. But anyways, in the Bible, is there anything concerning war, like a World War III? Does it describe what type of war it would be? Yeah, of nuclear, thermal, or thermal destruction? Yes, it does. The Bible has that in the scriptures, and I'll get it for you. This is the book of Revelations 11. It's concerning the end times, revelation or apocalypse, revelation revealing of the end, the conclusion. Revelations 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And woe represents destruction, a bad time, or tragic time, such as war. Yeah, so it's saying the second world war is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The scripture describes that there will be a third woe, a third great and massive destruction. Yeah. And when you notice in the scripture, there is no fourth woe, because there's no such thing as World War IV. This will be the last war, World War III. And even in the spirit, people say that the war that's coming, the third war, is going to be the war to end all wars, which is scriptural. The third war cometh quickly, and it's only known as the third war. Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of a warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. Yeah, so just like ancient wars have always been boots on the ground, face to face, slashing, and guts pulled out, heads decapitated, limbs, arms, legs butchered, and here and there, obviously, you have someone throwing a spear or a bow and arrow. But the modern bow and arrow now is them nuclear missiles, man, ICBMs. It's even called intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. And a bow and arrow is a ballistic weapon. Yeah, it's something that is shot out. It's a projectile. Yeah, so the modern bow and arrows are the nukes and the missiles, man. Because even then, back then, with the bow and arrow, they may wrap the tip of the arrow with a cloth and oil and light up with fire, and when they shoot it, and if it lands in the house, it burns down the house, just like a nuke or a missile. When that missile shot the warheads, and when it lands, a great explosion, blast, and fire, man. Yeah, but guess what? For every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this, yeah, this battle or this war, this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Now, have you ever heard of it? Now you may talk about the World War II, atomic bomb and stuff like that. But guess what? Never, never in mankind on history will it ever be compared to what's coming now of World War III. But why do I say that? Because you know, through the scripture, the book of Joel, let the weak say I'm strong. You have multiple countries and different nations now have the capability of nuclear destruction, missiles and bombs. Right? So basically, practically almost everybody in the world has that technology. So if everybody shoots it, it's gonna be what? Burning and fuel of fire. It's gonna be a nuclear war. Yeah. This is the first time. This is the first war to be called a nuclear war, or nuclear warfare. Because everybody that gets involved, everybody will get involved. You know, in that war zone in the Middle East, it will be utter nuclear destruction, nuclear fire, man. And so that's the prophecy of the scriptures of Isaiah 9. This battle, but this war is going to be with burning and fuel of fire. And you can see that with the technology, that's the laser beams, robots. Yeah, there's going to be boots on the ground as well, soldiers doing their drills, super soldiers and stuff like that. But mainly it's going to be that big red button, man, to shoot that missile and to land nukes from planes and all of that, man. Yeah, and drones and stuff like that. But anyways, with that, hope you've been edified. World War III is imminent. World War III is coming, and it's prophecy of the scriptures. With that, shalom.